I keep telling people South Korea makes the best films, and I stick to that. So we've got the newest film from Joon-ho Bong, who was responsible for films like Mother, The Host, Snowpiercer. This guy's had a very prolific career so far, and this, in my opinion, is his best work to date. This is a fantastic film that you want to go and grab everyone who says, I want original film in cinema, and why don't all they make is comic book movies, and why don't they ever make anything interesting anymore, this and that. You want to just grab those people and be like, then go see this fucking movie. Not that there isn't other movies out there right now, like The Lighthouse or whatnot, that you can go see that also can check those boxes. But here you go. Here's another option. Now this is South Korean, so it is in Korean, and it is subtitled, and it's over 2 hours long, so some of you might fall asleep, but this plays off mostly like a dark comedy, but it does take a turn later in the movie and becomes more of a thriller. And man, this film works on so many levels, and that's because the characters are so rich. You just want so much more from them the whole time, and it's just given to you over and over. You're just like, oh man, I want to know more about this family, I want to know more about these characters. And great movies like this explore those characters well, and you feel extremely satisfied by the time that this film ends. Now, what this movie is about a very poor family that lives in the lower class, literally, because the way this city's set up is like the lower part of the city, like down in the gutter is the lower class, and then up, and on the highest part of the city is the upper class. Which of course is a social commentary on wealth inequality and classes and whatnot, and it really explores that in a very interesting way. But this young boy who is part of this family gets a job tutoring for this rich family, and through a series of events manipulates and cons members from his family to also working and residing within this rich household. And of course, chaos ensues eventually once things start to come to light. But man, just never a dull moment for me. Like, if it wasn't really funny, it was really thrilling. And like, holy shit. Like, what's going to happen next? Oh shit, I did not expect that at all. Big twist where you're like, what the fuck? Like, there was honestly a moment in this movie for like 10 seconds where I was like, whoa, this is way out of left field. And it actually took me a minute to like get on board with how big of a left turn it took in a moment. I was like, what? Wait, what? Where are we now? Oh wow. That, it was just so unexpected, but in a great way, where it challenges the audience and it makes us go, wow, okay, that's where we're heading here. And then what it does from there, that's where it kind of turns into a thriller. And holy shit, was I invested the whole damn time. I really hope people are going to go see this. I really hope people throw a good amount of money at something like this so that they're more incentivized to push more challenging and rewarding cinema like this into wide releases. I mean, it's pretty wide released. It's not at every theater, but it's at a good amount of theaters around me. So I guess technically it's select theaters, but it was at a few showings very close to my house. So I'd say it would be like semi wide. Is that a thing? I don't know. But man, I don't want to get into too much spoilers, but I thought every character really was fleshed out, and each one I felt like I understood their motives. And it does a good job of paying attention to both sides. Now, the primary focus is definitely on the lower class family. They are the parasites, or I guess it could be a double entendre, and you could look at the rich people as the parasites. It would, of course, need some deliberation and some discussion and whatnot. But for the most part, yes, the focus is primarily on the lower class family in this, the con artists, but there is a lot of focus on the rich family and how they live and operate. And they're not just throwaway characters, and they're not just, they don't really paint either side in a specific archetyped way. I don't know how to say that. I would fucking sure as fuck not archetypal. I know hell shit. That is hell shit. Wow, I'm really tired. That's why I'm sipping some tea. When's the last time you saw me drink tea on here? Never. That's when. Plus, it helps me look extremely pretentious talking about foreign films. So, there you go. Is it working? Do I look smart? I should have put on some glasses. I used to have some here. But yeah, I really, really hope people will give this a chance. I really hope people will check this out. Even if you're against subtitles, man, this movie's so great. There's a reason it has like an 8.6 on IMDb and a freaking like almost 100 Metascore and all these things. It's that damn good. It'll get an Oscar consideration. Wouldn't this just fall into foreign films? If that's what it what it goes into, it's gonna win Best Foreign Film of the Year, like hands down. But I mean, this could be one of those foreign films that actually gets nominated for Best Picture. But I don't really honestly know exactly how that works. Maybe it has to have United States theater showings. So I think because it does, I think that's what gives it its. But whatever it is, I think it's going to get an Academy Award nomination, and it deserves it. Please, please, please go support this movie. It's absolutely worth your time. I look forward to seeing which ones of you have seen it, and we'll talk about it below. What was that word I just said? Archetypal? Jesus Christ. All right. Adios.